Okay, so eBGP. What is the eBGP? Routing protocol. First of all, let's just discuss dynamic routing protocol, interior gateway. So in the dynamic routing protocol, we have two types of protocol: interior and exterior routing protocol, gateway protocol. Then we have distance vector, link state, hybrid routing protocols. And in the exterior gateway, we only have path vector and BGP. So BGP is, if you think about BGP, is a very dynamic, very robust, and very powerful protocol. All of your internet traffic based on the BGP. If anything goes wrong with the BGP, your internet traffic will be disrupted. So think about it, it's very, very powerful routing protocol. Mostly ISP use BGP. So where we should be using BGP, IGP and EGP routing protocol, as you can see, mostly EIG, OSPF, EIGRP, OSPF, OSPF, and OSPF. So all these actually, IGP, it's actually between the autonomous system number within one autonomous system within one company actually. Okay, but within the BGP with the BGP run with the BGP, we run within the company. For example, version to version, HSBC to HSBC, Lights, and all these company, when they exchange their own routing information to each other, we use BGP. So that is the real use of BGP, because a very powerful protocol, and none of the other protocol can carry a lot of prefixes as compared to the BGP. They can carry millions of routes. IGP, EGP routing protocol, IGP are used to exchange the routing information within the company network, within one autonomous system. Like EIGRP, RIP, OSPF, border gateway routing protocol is an exterior gateway routing protocol. EGP used to route between the network administrator by the two different administrator. So that is the definition. In BGP, every AS is assigned a unique 32 to 1632 bit AS number, which uniquely identified on the internet. BGP updates are encapsulated over the TCP port 179. This is an interesting question sometime. BGP use the port 179 to communicate over to each other. BGP and IGP. So now there are two flavors of BGP. One is IGP and one is eBGP. In the CCNA, we will be only discussing eBGP. For IGP to understand, you need to do CCNP. So basically eBGP, if you think about eBGP, there are between the two different autonomous system number, like AS65002, AS650. So like, as I said, this may be, let's say, BT, and this may be version. Okay, so between these two organizations, whenever they want to exchange any routing protocol, they can do eBGP. IBGP, internal border gateway protocol, run between the autonomous system number, and they exchange the routing information with each other through the routers. So different between, again, eBGP or IBGP. eBGP means external border gateway protocol between the two different organizations, and IBGP within the one organization. The two types of eBGP: external is routing protocol used between the router in the different autonomous system. Internal BGP is the routing protocol used between the same autonomous system number. This course focus on the eBGP. When to use BGP? Okay, BGP is not normally used very quite often. So at what time you should be using? The use of the BGP is most appropriate when an AS has the connection to the multiple autonomous system. So, and one AS has an autonomous system. For example, this 6503 also has autonomous BGP pairing with 6505 and 6502 as well. Similarly, 6505 has the 6503 and 6504 as well. So this is when they have multiple autonomous system to have the connection to each other. This is known as a multi-homed. Before, multi-home mean that you are connecting to two ISP at the same time. Normally in your houses, we are actually single home, which is we have just one ISP connection. If one of the ISP, that connection is gone, then everything is gone. Before running BGP, it is important to have good understanding of BGP. Okay, BGP option, default route only. So how we can do the BGP? So basically, we can, if we can advertise our with the OSP with our, like, let's say this company has two ISP BT and version, for example, and you can send, they can send the default route to you. So the difference is, if they just send the default route to you, default route cover every network and every subnet. Okay. However, in some situation, if you don't want to do that the ISP just advertise the ISP default route, then you can actually have the full BGP routing table. That is a very, very powerful things, and you need a very good routing router actually. ISP advertise the OSPF to the company A, suboptimal routing may occur. If that is happen, that maybe the desired path is not there all the time. This is the simplest method. However, BGP option is you have a default route plus ISP routes. So ISP also advertise their own routes as well. ISP advertise default route and the ISP route. Company A now forward the traffic to the appropriate ISP for the network advertised by that ISP. Subrouting may occur network beyond the connected ISP. Another option is you have all the internet route all over the world, all ISP in the world. You advertise the full BGP, full routing table. In order to do that, your router has to be very good enough to handle all these routes because there might be millions of routes there. ISP advertise all the internet route to the company A, allow company to make best routing decision for their network. If you have a full routing table, now you have a full clear picture. So now you can manipulate the traffic as per you want. Require a large number of resources on a company router A. Step 2, configure eBGP. To implement the eBGP for this course, you will be need to complete the following tasks. Enable BGP routing, configure BGP neighbor peering, advertise neighbor originate from the AS. So basically router BGP, neighbor commands remote AS and advertise any networks inside. The sample configuration is here, like we can see. So basically, this is the only routing protocol where you need to define a neighbor. This company is saying you are my neighbor. For example, 209.165.201.1. Okay, this is the remote neighbor 65001. And on this side, we are also advertising a network as well within the BGP. So once we advertise the BGP networks, these ISP will learn, then they further advertise to the network and internet and all those. Okay. Verify command, show IP route, show IP BGP, show IP BGP summary. These are the verification command. Show IP route. You can see this is the default route we received. Show IP BGP. So routes come to the BGP table and then go into the routing table. Okay, let's build the topology.